This guy is actually his first time doing stand-up. I feel like he might have a future in it. Make some noise for what's-his-face.
Stand-up is on my bucket list because I've always been terrified of it.
I remember this one is straight to match like this. Said, what's that? Richard Pryor running down the street.
There's nothing in entertainment that is more terrifying to me than standing up in front of an audience with just a microphone, with the anticipation that you will make people laugh. Yet when you connect to people, there's nothing like that.
So I'm headed over to see the master. That's the first step of anything, anytime you want to do something new. And there's only one master that I would ever want to learn from in terms of stand-up. That's like a segue, right? That'd be like a segue. All right, so shoot this yellow. This is how the anticipation builds. All right, so we got it over my shoulder, right? Yeah. Maybe drop into slow-mo, maybe some black and white, as we build the anticipation for meeting the master. I'm like the young grasshopper, and I'm ready to meet the master.
Yeah. What's good, man? What's up, man? What's up, brother? The master has arrived.
Dave Chappelle has agreed to let me open for him, and in classic Dave Chappelle form, he said, yeah, next week, Wednesday, I got a show. So I got 7 days to prepare to do stand-up for the first time. I love the fear confront, man. When we reached out, I was thinking 6 weeks from now, you know.
No.
12 weeks from now, Dave was like, cool, next week.
Yo, you call your brother, I come running, man. You know what it is, man. I appreciate that.
Love, man. Appreciate you, man. So I just wanted to sit with you and get some pointers and some ideas. I've never done stand-up. Like, I've never used my life to create material to try to make people laugh.
Oh, okay. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll run down a checklist.
Yep.
All right. And I don't know who's directing it, but you might want to put these things on the lower third.
Ooh, on the lower third?
Yeah.
Put it
somewhere
right
around here. There should be some,
man.
somewhere, okay.
See, that's why you come to a master right there.
Yeah. You know, I know the lingo. The first thing I'll tell you is confidence is key. The reason you should be confident is primarily because you're Will Smith. Like it's not gonna go bad. No. Because I've been watching you for years. You're actually a funny dude. I've spoken to you before. You're a great conversationalist. Because what else do you really need? All you need to do is pick the right to talk about.
Yeah.
So then number 2, pick the right to talk about. And the best advice I got ever doing comedy was from a comedian that was not particularly good, but the advice was very important to me. He said, you are one of these comedians that think you have to be funny all the time. And you don't. But you do have to be interesting all the time.
That's deep.
It works, man.
Like that.
Yeah, it is.
You have to be interesting all the time.
So you just got to look at it like you're conducting a conversation with no rebuttal.
Got it.
They're talking back with their laughter or, in many cases, in my cases, their disapproval. It's definite. You know, but especially someone of your stature, if they can feel you, they'll never forget you.
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay, this is the greatest that's ever happened. And you can tell them about anything. The more embarrassing it is, the more relatable you are because everyone thinks you're perfect. Nobody's perfect. But it's fun to be self-aware in front of people. And then a lot of times they forgive themselves for something. Just hearing somebody work through something.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've had a lot of historical wins, so people are used to me doing things well. So when I do something that's not well, it's like it breaks an image
I want to be able to be free to fail. I think I've earned the right for gigantic public failure.
The beauty is in the attempt. The fact that you're trying to do it, you're enamored with it.
The other thing is if you set up what you're doing, like this is part of my bucket list. Things I've always wanted to do, things I've been afraid of. So I'm jumping out of a helicopter. I'm doing stand-up.
And I'm Kathy Griffin.
Yeah. And it's never been more dangerous.
Hello, Q-Tip.
Yo, what's up, boy? Yeah.
It's Will.
What's up, man?
Man, I ain't got no CeeLo dice though.
I know. Hey, listen. I was like, if that's tip, you got. Trust me, we in Vegas. We gonna easily get 3 dice.
There you go.
It's a CeeLo king.
Yo, them dice.
Don't let the smoke
Dice.
taste fool you.
Listen, they just
They'll
do.
take all your money.
They just the dice do. They do what I want them to do. They do what I want them to do.
You know, one thing that Dave Chappelle said to Will Smith, like, you don't have to be funny all the time, but you have to be interesting all the time. You know, with his challenges and struggles, issues that he has been having with his marriage and recent separation with Jada Pinkett Smith. Like, you know, sometimes just be vulnerable. You know, as Dave Chappelle said, be vulnerable. People can say whatever they want to say about your marriage, say whatever they want to say about your family, but the more vulnerable you are, that's how the more people tend to accept you. That's how the more people tend to like you. And that's how the more people want to be like you, you know. So I'm going to say it is really a good thing to be vulnerable. I must say. You know, how do you build trust with somebody? By being vulnerable, by being open with a person, you know. Vulnerability brings so much trust and make people so much like you, and no one is perfect. And that is one thing that is good for Will Smith to have is no one is perfect, and people understand that they are not perfect. You know, one thing people talk about his family and his marriage is because he's a star. If he wasn't a star, people won't talk about it. So no one is perfect, and the best thing sometimes in life is just be you. You know, just be yourself. You know that in life, no one will be like you. Just continue with him.
Bam. Damn, that's hot. So yeah, we just back from Vegas. So it was good. It was a good trip. I'm feeling very excited. All right, can I be honest with y'all? I'm just testing the camera. This is my first. It's a new camera, so I really don't have nothing to say. I'm just testing the camera.
The stand-up is about exploring my life, having the opportunity to think about my life and think about my experiences in a way to craft them into jokes is a beautiful self-exploration. With me being the source of the material, I just need help mining my life and mining my experiences to be able to structure them into a routine. I got a sense of the type of stand-up I'll do. I think I'm a straight storyteller. It's not jokes for me as much as it's stories.
As a fan, I kind of wanted him to talk about stuff that I want to know. You know, like how he feels about his family's success and how his family is growing, how they're all superstars. Talk about some close things that people really haven't heard about on stage. So it's going to be really intimate. It's going to be a door opening into Will's life.
It's my morning walk. I usually take a morning walk out at the house. Jada turned the whole damn house into a set. See that? Look at all that. What the f is that doing? What is she shooting on the roof? Y'all see that? That's my house. I have lost control of my house.
You know, and the funny thing is, he said it like some people say, he said it like a prophecy, right, about his house and all, not like that. But you know, there are times that you can lose control of your house, and also it is possible to gain control of your house. You know, it is super possible to gain control of your house, so you can take it back. Even though they've separated, they will go work together and continue raising their family and raising their beautiful kids. You know, there will always be challenges. There will always be challenges in life, but it's how you handle those challenges, that how you mitigate those challenges, that matters the most. You know, I feel him and understand him.